If you're a travel enthusiast, then you need to explore Los Angeles. Welcome to my channel where we explore the coolest spots on Earth. And today we're diving headfirst into the urban jungle that is Los Angeles, California. A city that's home to Hollywood stars, legendary landmarks, and more juice bars than you can shake a protein shake at. Now I know what you're thinking. Los Angeles? Isn't that just traffic, smog, and people trying to sell you sunglasses on every corner? Well, yeah, there might be a little of that, but trust me folks, beneath the surface of this sprawling metropolis beats the heart of a truly unforgettable city. So buckle up, slap on some sunscreen, and get ready for a wild ride as we uncover the top 10 must-see places in Los Angeles. Subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel guides. First up, we're blasting off to a place where you can channel your inner astronaut and pretend you're starring in the next big sci-fi blockbuster, the Griffith Observatory. Perched high atop Mount Hollywood, this iconic landmark offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city below. We're talking jaw-dropping, Instagram-worthy vistas that'll make your followers green with envy. But it's not just about the views, folks. Inside this celestial wonderland, you'll find mind-blowing exhibits on space, telescopes that'll make you feel like you can almost touch the stars, and even a planetarium show that'll leave you starstruck. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two while you're there. Just kidding, they're all too busy hiding from the paparazzi at Nobu. But hey, a tourist can dream, right? So, grab your selfie stick, pack a picnic basket, and get ready for an out-of-this-world experience at the Griffith Observatory. Just try not to get abducted by aliens, okay? Those Hollywood hills can be a little unpredictable. Next stop, we're cruising down to the iconic Santa Monica Pier, a place where the Pacific Ocean breeze whispers tales of cotton candy, carnival games, and seagulls who might just steal your lunch if you're not careful. This vibrant pier is a feast for the senses, with the smell of salt air mingling with the aroma of freshly made donuts and the sound of children's laughter echoing through the air. Take a spin on the Ferris wheel for breathtaking ocean views, try your luck at the arcade games, or simply stroll along the boardwalk and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. And speaking of the boardwalk, keep an eye out for the street performers. From talented musicians to sandcastle architects who could give Michelangelo a run for his money, there's always something to see and do on the Santa Monica Pier. Just remember, when it comes to the seagulls, it's a game of wits. Hold on to your fries, folks, and don't say I didn't warn you. But hey, even if you do lose your lunch to a feathered fiend, there are plenty of restaurants and food stands on the pier where you can refuel and recharge before your next adventure. Alright folks, get your cameras ready because we're heading to Tinseltown, baby. That's right, we're about to hit the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where you can literally rub shoulders with some of the biggest names in entertainment. Well, okay, not literally rub shoulders. More like try not to trip over their names embedded in the sidewalk kind of thing. But hey, close enough, right? As you stroll down Hollywood Boulevard, keep your eyes peeled for your favorite actors, musicians, and even fictional characters immortalized in those iconic pink and gold stars. Who knows, you might even stumble upon a star ceremony in action. Now, I'll be honest, it can get a little crowded on the Walk of Fame, especially with all the tourists and, the occasional Elmo impersonator trying to make a buck. But hey, that's all part of the Hollywood experience, right? Just try not to step on anyone's dreams, or their star for that matter. Those things are harder to replace than you might think. Okay, art lovers, this one's for you. We're heading up to the Getty Center, a hilltop oasis of art, architecture, and views that'll make you feel like you're on top of the world. Now, I'll admit, I'm not exactly an art connoisseur myself. I'm more of a stick a banana on the wall and call it modern art kind of guy. But even I have to admit, the Getty Center is pretty darn impressive. From European paintings that'll make you say, ooh la la, to sculptures that'll make you scratch your head and say, huh, interesting. The Getty's collection is as diverse as the city itself. But let's be real, folks. The real star of the show here is the view. Seriously, you can see everything from this place. The Pacific Ocean, the Hollywood sign, even the smog cloud that's following me around today. So grab a cappuccino and a croissant at the Getty's Cafe, find yourself a comfy bench, and prepare to be wowed by the art, the architecture, and the breathtaking views. Alright folks, it's time to ditch the fancy museums and head to the beach, baby. But not just any beach, we're talking about Venice Beach, the quirky, eclectic, and slightly eccentric cousin of the Los Angeles beach family. Imagine a place where muscle-bound bodybuilders pump iron next to tie-dye-clad fortune tellers, where street performers swallow swords while skateboarders shred the boardwalk, and where the only thing more colorful than the murals is the people themselves. Yeah, that's Venice Beach in a nutshell. It's a wild, wonderful, and sometimes slightly overwhelming sensory overload. But hey, that's all part of its charm. So grab a smoothie, rent a bike, and get ready to experience the unique sights and sounds of Venice Beach. Just try not to make eye contact with the guy selling hemp bracelets. You might end up with a new best friend. Or at least a new piece of jewelry. Hold on to your butts, folks, because we're about to enter a world of movie magic, thrilling rides, and enough merchandise to bankrupt a small country. That's right, we're talking about Universal Studios Hollywood, the place where dreams come true. Or at least where they film them. From heart-stopping roller coasters that'll make you scream like you're in a horror film, to behind-the-scenes studio tours that'll give you a glimpse into the magic of movie making, Universal Studios has something for everyone. Get lost in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, and by get lost I mean spend all your money on chocolate frogs and wands, journey through Jurassic Park, and come face to face with your favorite movie monsters. Just a word of advice. Try to avoid going on a hot day, especially if you're wearing a full-body Chewbacca costume. Trust me on this one. So, grab your wands, put on your best Hogwarts robes, optional, but encouraged, and get ready for a day filled with movie magic and adventure. Next up, we're trading in the roller coasters and butterbeer for something a little more cultured. Don't worry, I'm not dragging you to another stuffy museum. We're going to LACMA, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, a place where art and sunshine collide in the most Instagrammable way possible. Now I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, you at an art museum? Did someone replace you with a sophisticated clone? Well, I can assure you I'm still the same old me, just with a newfound appreciation for giant light installations and modern art that makes you tilt your head and go, Speaking of giant light installations, you absolutely cannot miss LACMA's iconic urban light exhibit. It's like a forest of vintage street lamps, just begging to be the backdrop of your next selfie. Trust me, you'll rack up those likes faster than you can say contemporary art. And hey, even if you don't know the difference between a Picasso and a Monet, don't worry, I don't either. LACMA's diverse collection and stunning architecture will definitely leave you impressed. Get your credit cards ready, folks, because we're about to hit the mother of all shopping destinations, Rodeo Drive. But don't worry, you don't need a celebrity-sized bank account to enjoy this iconic street. Sure, you might not be able to afford the diamond-encrusted dog collars or the handbags that cost more than my car, but window shopping is a perfectly acceptable sport on Rodeo Drive. Channel your inner Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman, strut your stuff down the street, and pretend you're shopping for your next red carpet event. Just try not to drool on the designer dresses, okay? And hey, if you're feeling really spendy, you can always grab a cup of coffee and a pastry at one of the many overpriced cafes. Hey, a tourist can dream, right? So, put on your fanciest sunglasses, grab your shopping buddy, or your imaginary millionaire sugar daddy, and get ready to experience the glitz and glamour of Rodeo Drive. Alright folks, get ready to immerse yourself in the world of contemporary art at the Broad, a downtown Los Angeles museum that's as sleek and modern as the art it houses. Now I'll be honest, I'm not always the biggest fan of modern art. Sometimes I feel like I'm being punked, you know? Like, is that a Jackson Pollock or did a toddler attack the canvas with a paintbrush? But even I have to admit, the Broad has some pretty cool stuff. We're talking massive installations, thought-provoking sculptures, and of course, the Instagram-famous Infinity Mirrored Room. Be warned though, getting into that Infinity Mirrored Room is like trying to win the lottery while being struck by lightning. The lines are notoriously long, but hey, at least you'll have plenty of time to contemplate the meaning of life, or scroll through Instagram, whichever floats your boat. So grab your art-loving bestie, put on your most artsy-fartsy outfit, and get ready to experience the wonder that is the Broad. And last but not least, we're wrapping up our Los Angeles adventure with a trip to Dodger Stadium, home of the one and only Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, I'll be honest, I know about as much about baseball as I do about astrophysics. I mean, I know there's a bat, a ball, and a bunch of guys running around in tight pants, but that's about it. But hey, even if you're not a diehard baseball fan, a trip to Dodger Stadium is an experience in itself. The energy of the crowd, the smell of hot dogs and popcorn in the air, and the chance to witness a home run, or at least pretend to understand what's going on, is something everyone should experience at least once. Plus, let's be real, it's the perfect excuse to wear a baseball cap and eat a Dodger dog, and who doesn't love a good Dodger dog? So grab your foam finger, put on your best blue and white, and get ready to cheer on the Dodgers, or at least try to blend in with the crowd. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 must-see places in Los Angeles that'll have you saying, I love LA in no time. From the glitz and glamour of Hollywood to the laid-back vibes of the beach, Los Angeles has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of the City of Angels for yourself. Just don't forget to pack your sense of adventure, your sunscreen, and maybe a pair of earplugs for those Venice Beach drum circles. Trust me on that one. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video.